All right. Well, we're getting ready for our next episode of After Hours. I'm excited to talk to my next guest, Mr. Sean. Call him Murph as well sometimes too. Murphy from Marin County. Murph and I both kind of entered the mortgage business around a similar time, 2003. Coming up on 23 years here, but more importantly, almost your 1 year anniversary here with New American Funding. And I know that, while making a move, leaving the bank space, Sean, sometimes could be a little bit of a transition. And so, with that, though, I've seen you have a tremendous work ethic as well as focus towards, the long-term goal at hand. And I can see the quality of life balance that, this has brought you. And would just love to go a little bit deeper on, what originally brought you to New American Funding. And let's go from there.
All right. Well, nice to see you, Craig, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 23 years, have been to multiple lenders, and nothing is change is always happening. And we went through the whole lovely, times of COVID and interest rates and markets. Loans are falling out of the sky to rates shooting up a lot. And so I moved over to a residential bank lender. And, after a couple of years being there, you have no way of really being in touch with your database and keeping in tune with the people you've done loans for. And you feel like those folks are come and gone, and you're like, I got to get in touch with them because I know the long-term consistency and staying in touch with people, that's important.
Yeah, I know you brought up something important, Sean, that I'll kind of elaborate on. When you're looking, at trying to, basically make it or break it in the mortgage business, your book of business is like your treasure chest. And it's
Yeah.
so important to stay in front of that, where sometimes when you're working for different organizations, they limit you on being able to be in touch with your database, which is just so difficult to have success that way. And so I'm happy that you're finding value in the tools that we offer here at New American,
Yep.
and leveraging them. Speaking of, I know that you've been tapping into some video as well and getting comfortable with some of our marketing team. But separately from that, unless you want to go deeper, what's one thing that you might be leveraging that you didn't originally sign up for or expect when joining New American, Sean? I know that obviously, you and Glenn and myself spent some time talking through the process of New American, but was there something that you just found out about that you're like, oh, wow, this is cool, or anything that you would like to share?
Yeah, I mean, thanks for the option here. I think definitely putting yourself out there on video, being on presence online. I realize now that people can give me my name as a referral for a new home loan, but the borrower is going to go check us out online and try and find us and see what we're all about before they're going to call us. And so, to be able to have the resources and the support staff with the marketing team to be able to build your presence online, give you tools and tricks of the trade to help make you known and relevant on an ongoing basis. There's a lot of transition and origination in the mortgage business now, and so you need to be out there online, so that those folks who are looking you up saying, "All right, I want to give this guy a call and talk to him about what New American Funding can do to help solve my need to buy a home."
Yeah, no, you brought up a good point about just being relevant. Admittedly, Sean, I'm not, most people call me some sort of social media guru, and, I'm always online and posting videos, and I'm like, I don't even enjoy doing it, to be honest with you, Sean. I tell that to people so that they understand that this is my uncomfortable, but I got comfortable with that uncomfortable because I know that it's important for people that are looking to make a move to a new company, are going to look me up first. People that want to do business development are going to look me up. A new customer is going to look me up. And so it's important for them to know my authenticity, who I am as a person, so that when they do connect with me, they feel a little bit, easier when that connection happens. And so, I certainly believe that, I've watched some of the videos that you started to work on and excited to see more of them. I can appreciate, the intention that's there, and, just appreciate you as a good human, Sean. It's been a fun year of getting to know you and having you work with New American. I look forward to helping you grow that Marin County market, so that New American has a better presence, and there's some, potentially cool things coming up. But with that, I do want to thank you for your time on today's After Hours episode, and let you know that we're going to be rooting for you here in 2026 and wishing you a blessed year, buddy.
Thank you. Look forward to it. Thanks so much, Craig.
And before we end, go Niners, go Giants.